Alright guys, so this is Unit 4, Lesson 1. Unit 4 is called, it's down here at the bottom of your page, it says Polynomial Expressions and Functions. And Lesson 1, I'm gonna teach you how to classify polynomials. All that really means is how to name polynomials and operations. So when we are naming polynomials, let me just write that up here. So this is just a fancy word to say naming polynomial. And then operations, all that means is I'm going to show you how to add polynomials, subtract polynomials, multiply, and divide polynomials. Okay. If you remember from our previous lesson, we learned that polynomial is something that is consisting of many terms. And a term is anything that is separated by an addition sign or a subtraction sign. Alright, so here are the names of polynomials. I'm not going to go through each one of them. I'm just going to go through these examples. So we name polynomials depending on their degree and the number of terms it has. Okay, so just know that when I talk about the degree, I'm talking about the highest exponent. Okay, highest exponent, because sometimes they might be written out of order. So here it looks like the highest exponent is 6. So I'm going to look at my chart here. 6th degree polynomial. That's what it's called. 6th degree polynomial. No, it should say nomial, but I don't want to write the whole thing. And then we also classify looking at the number of terms it has. Remember, a term is anything that's being separated by addition and subtraction signs. I'm just going to count them. This has 1, 2, 3, 4 terms. So if it has 4 terms, it's a polynomial with 4 terms. Well, that's fancy. Okay. With 4 terms. Okay. All right. This one, this is degree has the highest degree is 2. So this is a quadratic. Yeah. We just finished quadratics. This is a not quadratic. And this one right here, it has 3 terms. So we call this a trinomial. This one right here, I'm just going to skip to the last, well, why skip? This one, the highest degree is a 3. So this is a cubic. And this one, it has 1, 2, 3, 4 terms. So it is a polynomial with 4 terms. Okay, polynomial 4 terms. Over here you have x to the first power. Even though you don't write it, you know it's there. So this is, we call this a linear, and it only has 1 term, so we call this a monomial. And then finally you have this one, you have 2 terms, so this is called a binomial, and it is also linear. Okay, all right, so that's that. Now let's go to, well, actually let me go back to this. Why am I even telling you all of this? Because the most important part that you would need to know all this for is when we start building more regressions. In Unit 3 we did quadratic regressions, but then going further we're going to maybe do cubic regressions, linear. We're going to do some other type of regressions, okay? And you need to know how do we get these regressions in your calculator, and what each of the exponents represent, okay? Alright, so now when we're adding polynomials, it's nothing but just combining like terms, okay? So I'm going to just highlight the like terms. You know that k cubed is like terms with negative k cubed. 8k is like terms with negative 8k. and negative 4k squared is like terms with positive 4 squared. What makes them like terms is because they have the same variable and also the same exponent. And then you just work with its coefficient. A coefficient is the number that is in the front of the variable. Okay, so let's work with 3k cubed minus k cubed. So this is 3 minus 1, and so that is equal to 2. So this will end up being 2k cubed. And what I like to do is once I finish it, I just cross it out because I know I'm done with this. Okay, now let's look with, you can work with the green pairs over here, but I'm gonna actually work with the square because square comes after the cube. So you have here negative 4 plus positive 4, and you get 0, right? So which means that these two gets crossed out. And then finally you have 8. Oops, I did the wrong thing. I crossed out the wrong thing. So you have here the green group, you have 8 minus plus a negative 8, that's also 0, so that gets crossed out. And this is my answer. Okay, you can try this one. Alright, when you're subtracting polynomials, it's basically the same thing as adding, except you have one extra step, which is to distribute this negative to the second polynomial. And what that does is it changes the sign of the second polynomial. So I'm going to bring this down. 3k cubed plus 8k minus 4k squared. And then we're going to just change the sign in the second polynomial. So this is positive, it turns negative, positive 8k, and then positive k cubed. Okay? And then now here we're going to combine your like terms. Let me highlight. Okay? Those are my like terms. And then I'm going to put the coefficients together. 3 plus 1 equals 4 for this one. 8 plus 8 equals 16. So for this one you have 4k cubed. Let me cross it out. And then you have 8 plus 8, which is 16k. Cross it out. And then you have negative 4 minus 4, which is negative 8k squared. Okay, now I'm going to just write these out. So I'm going to do 4k cubed. And then I'm going to write the negative 8k squared. And then you have this 16k. Alright, when we're multiplying polynomials, you have to distribute everything from one polynomial to the other. So we're going to start with this one. We're going to do 3x squared times 8x, and then 3x squared times 1. So you have 3 times 8, which is 24x, and then x squared times x. You just have to add the exponent, so this is x to the cubed. And then over here you have 3x times 1, which is just 3x squared. 3x squared times 1, which is just 3x squared. And then you have the next one, negative 4 times 8x, and then negative 4 times 1. So you have negative 4 times 8 is negative 32. X times x is x squared. And then negative 4 times 1 is negative 4x. Negative 4x times 1 is negative 4x. And then finally, 4 times 8x is 32x. And then 4 times 1 is 4. And then now, after you're finish all of this, you just combine your like terms. So you have x cubed with nothing else. So I'm just going to write that by itself. Let me put the squares together. So 3 minus 32, that is 29. Yep, negative 29. X squared. And then put the x's together, negative 4, so that is what, 28 plus 28x. And then bring down the 4. That's my final answer. Have you tried this one? Alright, when we're dividing polynomials, you have a bunch of different steps. I'm going to actually skip that for this video. I'm going to make another video for this. But I did want to go over the last page where you have problems that look like this. I'll just do one video here, show you how this works out using long division, and then let me know if you have any questions on this, because I'm pretty sure you'll have questions. So I'm just gonna try number 2 here. So in order, oh well, actually wait, I'm gonna do that in the next lesson, but just watch the next video.